What to do when someone is nagging you. Not the type of nagging that is annoying, the extreme type of nagging that makes you cringe at the sight of a person, but the typical nagging that we all tend to do as human beings when there is a need to feel validated, valued, heard, or understood. All of which that could be summed into one word: love. According to Gary Chapman, the author of the 5 love languages, there are 5 specific love languages that people use to express love. Tonight, you all will become familiar with 3: words of affirmation, physical touch, and quality time. Words of affirmation. There was a time as an overnight caretaker for young children when I was in high school that at 2 in the morning I heard a young girl screaming, "Ah! Ah!" And in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, I hope no one is in the house. For her room was in the back of the house, and they also had a sliding door that led out into the backyard. So immediately, I grabbed the pot, I grabbed the phone, and I walked down the hall hoping that she's just trying to get my attention. Lo and behold, I turn on the light, and she's banging her own head against the headboard, screaming as if someone is trying to kill her. So I stopped, I looked, I walked over to her slowly, and I said, because I'm a teenager, I know you are not sitting here banging your own head, screaming as if someone is in here attacking you. And because I did not respond like, oh, I hope you're okay, she looked at me and she said, ha ha ha, I like you. Because I affirmed her intelligence. I knew that she was doing that to get my attention. Then she went back to sleep. Physical touch. There was a time when I was at Rasputin on Hesperian Boulevard in Hayward, if anyone's familiar with that area. And I was outside speaking with the security guard. And I was in a very good mood that day. And a woman approached us and asked him for some money. Then she turned and she looked at me, and I was smiling, and she said, "Oh, you have such a beautiful smile." And there was something about the look in her eyes that, without even thinking, I just began to open my arms and step forward to embrace her with a hug. And it was like slow motion, because she started to move forward to receive it. And after I embraced her and gave her a hug, the woman began to cry, and she said a powerful statement. "I asked 3 to 4 people earlier today to give me a hug. No one would hug me." I was like, wow. So what does physical touch communicate to another? That you are not alone. I am in this with you. So far, I've described what to do when someone appears to be nagging you, but what to do when the one who is nagging is you. There was a time when I was working at Chuck E. Cheese in my college years, and my roommate was driving me crazy because we moved off campus together. I wanted a peace of mind. I moved for a purpose, to get away from people. She moved to bring people over. And so I found myself highly frustrated, and I did not know I was carrying such negative emotions to work. And my manager, I remember the day she pulled me in, and it was a look of sincerity and concern in her eyes when she said, "Is there anything wrong? How can I help you? I noticed that you're different." And I immediately began to cry. I didn't even know that I had some craziness I needed to get out and vent and talk to someone. And at that moment, I realized that one of my love languages, and it still remains very important to me today, is quality time. Just that undivided attention, someone to lend that ear and listen to whatever it is I have to say. So, what to do when someone is nagging you? Simply take a moment to stop and listen to what is being communicated beyond the appearance of nagging. And once we take the time to do that, we will tap into our innate ability to detect the love need and meet it. Whether it is in the form of an encouraging word, a physical touch, or just lending a sympathetic, undivided ear to listen. I also have right here on, for more information about the 5 love languages, you can visit www.5lovelanguages.com. And on the sides of the tables, I have these questionnaires that can be turned around for everyone to learn what their love language is, if you don't already know it. Now, when it comes to that extreme behavior of nagging, when a person nags and complains and is never satisfied no matter what you do, here's a thought. Perhaps the ears that they like to nag to are the ears attached to you. Thank you.
Take a moment to write some feedback for Natasha.